Hey y'all, it's time for another canned biscuit video. We have got two things we're going to try tonight. And as soon as the granddaughters heard the name, they were all on board. Okay? So let's get this kitchen and let's get started. If y'all are seeing me for the first time, my name is Tracy. I'm the creator and I run our YouTube channel, but I also am the author of our blogs. And if you want like a readable tutorial version of a lot of our videos of what we're all about here at 4D Farms, we're all about faith, family, home, and farm. You can catch us on our blogs at 4dfarms.blogspot.com and 4dfarms.wordpress.com. Hey y'all, welcome to today's video. The granddaughters are all excited because I said two of their favorite words, and then we're going to be trying something tonight with canned biscuits, okay? So, they heard the word pizza. We're going to be trying a pizza, roll, but log. We're not going to cut this one into separate rolls because this baby is going to be stuffed. Okay, so I may not get to cut it in them little rolls. We're going to leave this one in log form. The second one we're going to use as a dessert to go with the tea party. Okay, s'mores rolls. Y'all, as soon as I said those two words, they were like, huh? Did somebody say s'mores? Did somebody say pizza? But it's going to be done with canned biscuits, okay? I'm going to get them on to rolling biscuit duty. I'm going to get all the stuff ready, okay? And then we're going to have the rolls tonight with the tea party because Gma likes to have tea parties with her granddaughters. And even if I had boys, grandsons, we'd still be having a tea party. We are having a slumber party tonight, a sleepover, whatever you want to call it. And we love to just have tea parties. And the s'mores rolls is going to go with our tea party after supper. But we're going to get to working on this pizza log first. So I'm going to get them onto rolling biscuits duty while I get the rest of the stuff ready. And y'all, we're going to get this party started, okay? To do the rest of this video using a voiceover because y'all, I needed to give them my full attention because I was going to be talking to them and instructing them and giving them directions, and I just needed their full attention and they needed my full attention. Second, y'all, when we get in my kitchen, we laugh, we cut up, we giggle, we have a good time, and sometimes it gets a little loud. So I'm going to finish the rest of the video and just walk you through this and tell you what we're doing, okay? So that I couldn't talk to y'all and them at the same time. So I'm just choosing to do it this way so I can give them my full attention since I'm going to have to help them. Okay, so all we're doing, y'all, if you've seen any of my videos before in my canned biscuit series where we're making any kind of roll, you'll know what we're doing here. We're rolling out our biscuits, we're going to piece them together, and we're going to make a rectangle. But if you're just now tuning in for the first time and you haven't seen one of my videos before on how we make these rolls, we just take canned biscuits. We will take each biscuit and we will roll them out individually, flatten them out as good as we can get to keep them their shape, their rounded shape, and try to see how big we can make them. Now, some of them are going to do it with rolling pins, or you can do it like the little one and just do it with your hands. Y'all, I've got one that follows the directions down to a T. She's like a little perfectionist. The other one that's just doing it with her hands, y'all, she's willy-nilly. She's going to do it the way she wants to. That's fine. They turned out. We all worked together. We were having fun and we were making memories. So basically what you want to do is just however you want to do it, just get your biscuits flat and big, okay? So, and they like seeing themselves in the camera. And then, of course, you can play in the flour and plop your biscuit down in there and just poof, put some flour on it and start mashing it like crazy. Y'all, We have fun in my kitchen, but they've been in the kitchen with me since the day they were born, and we have fun. I'm teaching them life skills, and we're making memories, and that's what it's all about, y'all. Get your kids in the kitchen cooking and baking with you, okay? So we are going, one can is reserved for the pizza log. The other can, we're going ahead and flattening them too. And they're going to be used for the s'mores roll. So we're going to keep working on these biscuits, rolling and flattening and trying to get them as big as we can, because the next step is to piece these together, 4 rounds on top, 4 rounds on the bottom in a rectangular shape. And then I will show you what we're going to do if this is your first time seeing one of my videos on how we make rolls. Yeah, that little one, y'all, she's just in her own little world doing her own little thing. That's just how she is. The other one is listening carefully. Know your kids when you get in the kitchen, y'all, okay? Are you going to make a mess? Yes. But are you having fun and making memories? Yes. And to me, that's what it's all about. We learned a little math in here. And because we had to count out the biscuits, we had to kind of like multiply. So, yeah, they were learning. I had them roll them out first to see how good they could get them out, give them the opportunity to work with their tools. They have their own tools in Gma's kitchen. And then they would hand them to me, and I would try to flatten them out more and try to get them bigger. They're going to finish those. Now I'm going to show you how we're going to piece this together if this is your first time joining us in my canned biscuit series. I have a whole playlist dedicated to all the things you can do with canned biscuits. And my rolls is one of my most famous videos. So yeah, I'm just rolling with it. No pun intended. So you're going to put 4 rounds on the top. Are they perfectly round? No, but I made them work, y'all. So 4 on the top, 4 on the bottom. Then you're going to go through and you're going to piece these together, and you're going to pinch all of your seams together as good as you can. Close up those gaps. You're going to do it horizontally and vertically. Once you get all of them clumped together, closed up, pinched all your seams together, roll it out one more time to ensure the seams are closed. Just keep going. Try to get a big rectangle, okay? Some of them may try to start coming apart on you. Just put them back together. And I found a little tip, y'all. Dip your fingertips in water. Don't get your fingers sopping wet, but just dampen them. And it helps the dough become a little wet and sticky. And it helps pinch them together better and seal them shut. Wettish fingertips. Okay, so there's a little tip for you. Those of y'all that have been following along and you've been making these, I'm glad you're enjoying them. I believe you're getting better at it, getting faster. Okay, so we're going to assemble the pizza log right now. I'm taking a jar of our homemade spaghetti sauce or tomato sauce that we made. We use this for everything. I can turn this into vegetable soup, marinara sauce, pizza sauce, spaghetti sauce. I can do whatever I want to with it. Okay, so we're going to smear this all over till we get as close to the edges as possible. Now we are going to, they taking them a little break right now, rolling all them out, wore them out. So they're taking a little break. I'm going to load this baby up with pepperoni. Okay, you can put anything in your pizza that you want to. I just know they like pepperoni, and that's what I chose. And y'all, I like having pepperoni everywhere on the pizza, not just biting into the pizza and not getting a bite of pepperoni, okay? A big old large pizza and 6 slices of pepperoni, no, that's not for me. I want a bite of pepperoni every time I take a bite. So I'm going to load this baby up. And we're going to finish the whole rectangle just like that. Then you're going to start topping with your cheese till you get it all covered. Kind of stop layering everything and just leave a little border around the rectangle, okay? If you start trying to carry this all the way out to the edges, it may turn out to be a mess. And when you roll this up, your dough is not going to stick to the other side of the dough, okay? So load it up with cheese, okay? The whole rectangle. Now this is how we roll it up. You take your bottom edge and you fold it, tuck it, and then start rolling it in itself. Okay. And y'all, this one is a little challenging because the pepperoni is in rows and it didn't want to fold very good. So this one I am having to work with it just a little bit, but we managed and it turned out fine. You're just going to keep tucking and rolling, tucking and rolling. If some of it falls out, just scoop it and put it right back in there. No problem. Now, I did prepare this on parchment paper because there was no way I was transporting this little log, big log, to a baking sheet just by trying to pick it up. So I prepared it on parchment paper, and you'll see in a minute what I do. Y'all, the cheese was just sliding, making the dough slide, but I kept working with it and it worked. I managed to get it all on there, try to get my seams overlapping and close them up, and we managed. Getting the cheese back in there, don't waste it. Then I got a little mouse coming and stealing some cheese, and that's okay. I stole some too. So she'll be back, trust me. Now, we're going to take this, and this is the trick. I wasn't going to try to transfer that big old log right there on that baking sheet. So this was the reason for the parchment paper. And since we're not cutting it into rolls, I needed to get this transferred over there. So this was my little trick. Just roll it up like in a little hammock. And we're going to pick it up on both ends and place it on that baking pan right there, that baking sheet. Reserve you some marinara sauce to use for maybe dipping later. I don't think I used the whole jar. I don't like a dry pizza either, and I love cheese. It was a little longer than my baking sheet, so I'm just going to turn it diagonally, and it fits better. And then we're going to fold in those cornered pieces right there so I can make sure I get a good view of it from the window pane of the oven. I told you she'd be back for more cheese. My little mousy. I got a foodie and I got a mousy. Okay, so we got it all on there. We are fixing to put this in the oven, let it do its thing, 350 degrees till it gets golden brown, ooey gooey and bubbly. We're going to start on the next one, the s'mores roll. And the oldest granddaughter, y'all, is so excited. Could see thumbs up. She loves her Nutella. And she obviously loves seeing her hand in the camera. So I'm giving her the job of crunching up graham crackers in a Ziploc bag. And then we're going to assemble this roll just like we did the other one. They already had them rolled out. They were finishing rolling out biscuits. And then had them reserved for me. But I'm going to see if I can roll them out a little bit bigger. And this time I am going to go ahead and line my baking sheet with parchment paper because these will get cut into individual rolls and they will be easier to transfer from the cutting board to the baking sheet. So we're going to do the same thing. 4 rounds on top. Well, maybe some odd shaped pieces there, but that's okay. Like a jigsaw puzzle, we're going to make it. It's going to be fine. So 4 on the top, 4 on the bottom. We're going to piece them together. I'm trying to find out which ones work together. Some I'm going to have to flatten just a little bit more, and that's fine. 4 on the top, 4 on the bottom. Do the same thing. Close your gaps. Pinch your seams together. Roll it one more time to ensure the seams. There we go. I got it all done. Now, here comes the Nutella. We are going to get it's sticky, y'all, so be careful because it will try to start sticking to your biscuit and trying to come up on you. So we're going to do this one the same way we did the pizza log and get this all smeared on here from corner to corner, every nook, crack, and cranny, okay? And I did have to hold it just a few times, but that's okay. It wound up spreading. But y'all, I come up with this idea and I'm like, what about s'mores? Let's try it. So that's what we're doing tonight. Now our marshmallow cream. We're going to do the same thing. It mixed in with the Nutella, but that's okay. Got a little ooey and gooey and mixed in. And y'all, it just looks good. Now we're going to take those crushed up graham crackers and we are going to just sprinkle all on top and fill in all the edges. Make sure we get it good and covered. We're going to do that down the whole rectangle. Excuse me, y'all, whole rectangle. All the edges are not perfect, but that's fine. I made it work. We're going to do the same thing to this as we did the other one. Fold, tuck, and roll all the way to the edge. Then take that top edge, bring it to you, seal all your seams. Y'all, you can squeeze the ends of them or you can choose not to. It's completely up to you. So you're just going to roll it up just like that. This was easier to roll, y'all, because everything folded fine. The pepperoni was just a little challenge, but we got it to work. Okay, bring it over to you. Yes, you will get sticky. Yes, you will get messy, but y'all, it's finger licking good. Trust me. Stuff a little bit of that back in there. Make sure all the seams are closed. Now, you see I've got my dental floss there. I don't want to use a knife cutting these because it is sticky and I did not want my knife getting stuck in there and pulling my roll apart. So I'm going to use dental floss and I'll show you a couple of times how I do it. You zigzag it up underneath, crisscross, pull it evenly, tight just like that, and it automatically cuts it, y'all. Then you can pick these up, place them on your baking sheet. One more time, I'll show you. Zigzag underneath, crisscross, make them even, pull, and it automatically cuts, y'all. Look at that ooey gooey goodness on the inside. By this time, we're starting to smell the pizza log, y'all, baking, and it's smelling so good. We're going to finish that, go down the whole log. There they are in rolls on the baking sheet. We're going to set these aside. We're going to gander at that pizza log just a moment, y'all. Then we're going to take another peek at it and see the difference. Do y'all see how this log is turning out? It was smelling so good in my kitchen. Time to get it out. Y'all, I didn't even pay attention to the time. I just did it until I saw it was golden brown and bubbly and that the dough was done and not still raw. Do y'all look at that cheese? Do y'all see that bubbly cheese? Oh, y'all. Now, I'm not going to use floss to try to cut this. Now it's time to do this with another knife. And I chose to, oh no, now we're going to put these in the oven while we're at 350 till they get golden brown, y'all, and the biscuits are done. So now we are going to cut into this log. I'm going to section it out, plate it up for the granddaughters. One of them's already sitting at the table. Hurry up, Juma. The other one's dancing around in the kitchen. She is so excited, keeping an eye on her s'mores rolls. So she's excited, but the other one's at the table. Juma, I'm hungry. Hurry up. So here we go. I'm going as fast as I can. A wide knife, y'all, helps just kind of like get it off the baking sheet good. Look at that. It works like a spatula. She was so excited. I was like, well, just let me show them what it looks like a second. Okay. So I'm going to get all of us one. And then me and one of the granddaughters is going to taste test. The other one is just like her Gma. She just wanted to get it and shove it in her face. She didn't care anything about taste testing or being on camera taste testing. She just wanted to eat. So she's at the table. And the older granddaughter is going to do a taste test with me. But y'all, just be careful because these are hot when they come out. They were impatient. They didn't want to wait. And so I'm like, okay, let's just get these on a plate. Oh, aren't kids in the kitchen wonderful, y'all? And look at that big goop of cheese. I think that one's going to be mine. Oh. But I'm hearing smacking and crunching from the littlest one at the table. She's already gave us a thumbs up a couple of times and told us it was good. Spoiler alert, she told us it was good. So now me and the oldest one are going to taste test. She didn't want to wait on blowing on it, but I was like, you better blow, because it's hot. But we were just too excited, y'all. And then we can't hardly taste test for laughing so much. So it's fun, y'all. It's fun. I love being in the kitchen with my granddaughters. So I'm telling her, let's just get, and we're about to drop it in the flour, but we're gonna make it, y'all. And we got thumbs up all around, and I will go ahead and tell y'all this was delicious. The little one gave us another thumbs up. Y'all, it was delicious. We are fixing to sit down. 1, 2, 3, let's taste test. And it was hot. Yes, it was hot. Oh, yeah. She was having a little trouble. I know it was probably too hot for her mouth. Yeah, it was. But it does taste good. We're going to sit down at the table, and we are going to eat while we're waiting on the s'mores rolls to get done. Here we are. We're going to wait on the rolls to get done, and we'll let you see what they look like when they come out. This one, we are anticipating, y'all, the goodness because we were smelling them. They're almost done. They're keeping an eye on them. Can't hardly wait. Here they are out of the oven, y'all, good and golden brown. I'll let you see what one looks like. And look at that, y'all. Doesn't that look just scrumptious? I don't even know the word scrumptious, delicious. This is what we are having with our tea party and a little dessert. And y'all, these were a hit too. These freeze really well, y'all. There's our China tea set. We're going to go enjoy. Y'all go make you some of these. I'll see you in the next video.